Our CDC is not functional. Now, this is wild stuff. I mean, there's pandemics going around the world. We're experiencing the largest measles epidemic in the United States in something like 40 years. I'll look it up, the exact number of years, but it's been a long, long time since we had a major measles epidemic, and it's going on. I mean, you know, it's happening. Why? Because Bob Kennedy, who is not a doctor, he's a heroin addict and a lawyer, is out there pushing the idea that vaccines are dangerous. You know, it's just, which is nuts. But then Russell Vought, you know, the architect, the author of, the principal author and organizing guy of Project 2025, you know, which is the right-wing plan to destroy the American government and, you know, just let Russia and China run the world, basically. Just, you know, to hell with America, because the billionaires don't want to pay their damn taxes, and they don't even need to live here, you know? And they can, you know, they have mansions all over the world, so, you know, they don't give a rat's ass about America. So anyhow, he goes out and he fires a whole bunch of CDC people. They had to rehire some of them, but they hired a whole bunch of them. They hired roughly 40 epidemic intelligence service officers. These are the people that they call the disease detectives. The entire staff and the editors of the CDC's publication, Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report, and the entire Washington, D.C. office. They were all notified, you guys are fired. Now, like I said, some of them were later told that their dismissals were rescinded. But do you think, I mean, these are people in many cases who have PhDs. They have impressive research backgrounds, scientific backgrounds. They are solid people, and they're taking government pay. I mean, these are people who could be making a lot of money working for a pharmaceutical company or a big insurance company or in private practice, but instead they're taking government pay to serve their nation and the world, and they get crapped on by this idiot Russell Vought who bragged that he wants bureaucrats to be traumatized by his actions. This is a man who delights in watching families lose their income, lose their homes, lose their ability to pay the bill, particularly if they're black or female. Black women have been the principal victims of these purges in the federal agencies. And of course, Elon Musk and his little merry band of white boys, same thing, you know, with the whole Doge thing. Michelle Au is a physician, and she's an anesthesiologist and a state representative in the state of Georgia. And she went on social media. She said the United States is now barreling into respiratory season when viruses like flu, COVID, and RSV surge and flying blind. Andrew Nixon, the communications director at HHS, told Time magazine, quote, all HHS employees receiving reduction in force notices were designated non-essential by their respective divisions. HHS continues to close wasteful and duplicative entities, including those that are at odds with the Trump administration's Make America Healthy Again agenda. Now, the whole Make America Healthy Again, MAHA, this is Bob Kennedy's brilliant idea. Again, he's not a doctor. He's a heroin addict, sex addict, according to some reports, lawyer. And, you know, he's out there pushing these ideas that vaccines are bad and that, you know, the way you treat measles is with vitamin A. And, you know, it's just wacky stuff. You know, ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine for COVID. And senior fellow at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, Dr. Catherine Young, said, quote, this isn't streamlining the government, it's dismantling our ability to detect and respond to outbreaks before they spread. Which brings me back to the question that I keep asking. If Vladimir Putin sat Donald Trump down and said, Donald, I want you to destroy America. I want you to destroy America's democracy. I want you to destroy America's intelligence systems. I want you to put an open toady of mine in charge of America's intelligence. I want you to destroy the law enforcement, the FBI. I want you to raise up a secret police force that's masked, that terrorizes your people. I want you to end democracy in America, and I want you to make America less safe and more dangerous in terms of things like deadly diseases. If Putin said that to Trump, what would Trump be doing differently right now? Can you name one thing? Dr. Angela Rasmussen, a U.S.-born virologist who now works up at the University of Saskatchewan at their Vaccine and Infectious Disease Organization, she said, America is not going to have any kind of outbreak response capacity after tonight. Americans' health data is no longer secure. Say goodbye to federal public health in any capacity. It's a disaster, and we won't recover. So that's what happens if Putin tells Donald Trump to destroy America. You get what we're having right now, what we're experiencing right this very minute. Now, whether Trump is doing this because Putin's got pictures of him with underage girls or what, I don't know. But it sure appears to be happening. Unless you can inform me some other reason why Trump would be doing this. Why would he gut our public health? Why would he fire so many people from our intelligence agencies? Why would he gut the senior people at the FBI? Why would he do away with, by and large, our cybersecurity capabilities in a time when this is the new form of warfare?